done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition, phone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh, bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Do y'all hear that? Uh-oh. Anyway. That was weird. Anyway, sorry about the interruption. Anyway, you already know it's Cali West. I do thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. XL Pro comes through and says like and share and subscribe. Salute. You already know how we do. We go straight to the main event. And then if I got time, we could talk about and shoot rap, about anything else that's going on in the social media. Now, of course, okay. So we'll first talk about Cardi B. So as y'all know, Cardi B is filing for divorce from Takeoff, and she's seeking full custody. Now, I may have some insight into that today And I'm going to play this video from this woman named Paradise. And let's just see what she got to say about it. Check it. It's a little informative. And once you kind of hear what she got to say, it kind of brings everything full circle. Check it.
Major complaints today is that men up to date don't act like men back in the day. They don't take their time out to court.
You know what? That's not even the right video. But I'm going to pull up the right video now. My bad, y'all. Where is it at? Come on now. Come on now. That's crazy. Okay, you know what? We're going to play for now. Wow, I had the wrong video. Anyway, for now, we're going to play the video of, I don't know if y'all know, but Brittany Renner decided to convert to Islam.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah. I don't believe it either. Now, we're going to play what she got to say about it, and then we're going to break this down like fractions.
Hi. So I'm currently cleaning house, out with the old, in with the new, manifesting a new wardrobe, inshallah. I have no idea how this is going to look. I have contractual obligations, clothes to wear, posts to do, bills that have to be paid, and, you know, showing up the best I can, right? Because I know that it's not going to be perfect. I know that people may have a gripe. I mean, my arms are out, right? First of all, it's hot, and then I sweat like a puddle under my armpits. Not an excuse, but looking into Botox under my arms and finding clothes that are more aligned with where I'm headed, even if it's not to the book perfect. That's what this is all about for me, as I'm just going to show up and give my best. And every day my best gets better.
Yo, you know, I think.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yo, this chick no more than like less than 6 months ago was giving a lap dance and kissing on Charleston White.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And yo, we already having trouble with the Muslim nations, and we got this woman wearing this shit. She don't keep up with current events or nothing. We all know she ain't gonna be keeping it. She's gonna keep up with it for 2 weeks. I mean, if you listen to what she's saying, she's clearly making a statement. And I'm gonna break it down like a fraction. Let's bring it up on full close screen again, and we're gonna hear what she got to say.
First of all, hi. So I'm currently cleaning house, out with the old, in with the new, manifesting a new wardrobe, inshallah. I have no idea how this is going to look. I have contractual obligations, clothes to wear, posts to do, bills that have to be paid. And, you know.
Yo, so let me just interject real quick. With that being said, when she first said, hi, I don't know, that just sounded like fake as hell. And then she was here to talk about her contractual obligations. The only thing that she should be focused on is devoting her life to Allah. See, I've been around a lot of more than enough Muslim and enough 5% and enough brothers to know when I see a faker, when I see a poser, when I see a Judas, when I see, a Jezebel, wolf in sheep's clothing. And that's exactly what she is. She know damn well she ain't gonna keep up with this very, very long. Like I said, she's worried about the wrong things already. That's how I know it's not gonna be. She's feeling, she kind of feels that her audience and people who's feeling her is dwindling because she got a show called, I guess, GFU. Yeah, no, GFY. That means go F yourself. And that's the show where she cussed out Pearly Things. I don't know if y'all seen that, but she cursed out Pearly Things on that show. But how can you be, you cursing like a sailor, you look like you was about to fight the girl and all that, and now you expect us to think that you are now, just like 2 weeks later, all of a sudden now you're devoting your life to Islam. You really think that we're gonna believe that shit?
I don't give a...
What kind of shit is that?
Man, we ain't falling for that shit. We ain't falling for that shit.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
And I don't know if you seen the video, but I can pull it out. I can show y'all right now. Check it. Now, this same person said that she's devoting her life to Islam, right? As a matter of fact, let her finish what she says, and then I'm gonna show you how she was acting like a monkey 2 weeks ago.
Showing up the best I can, right? Because I know that it's not going to be perfect. I know that people may have a gripe. I mean, my arms are out, right? First of all, it's hot, and then I sweat like a puddle under my armpits. Not an excuse, but looking into Botox under my arms and finding clothes that are more aligned with where I'm headed, even if cleaning house.
See, just from how she's talking, she has not devoted her life to Islam. Because she had devoted her life to Islam, she wouldn't worry about sweating. She wouldn't worry about trying to get Botox under her arm. She wouldn't be worried about these superficial things. She obviously doesn't have a true Muslim, someone who's actually guiding her. I can just tell through her bullshit. Then she said, manifest. If you're part of the Nation of Islam or you're part of Islam in any form or fashion, you don't talk about manifest, because manifest is just hoping and a bunch of hoopla. See, I see through the cracks to you. I hope many, many people watch this video and check this out, because I'm exposing it for what it is. She doesn't even have any alignment with anyone who's actually even Muslim. I'm gonna be real with you. With that being said, I'm gonna play the video of when she got in an argument with Brittany Renner. And that was like no more than like a month ago, more or less. Check this out. Hold on. Where's that? Here we go.
A segment called Panel Pull Out. Pull out. I see what we did there. So each host will pull something from the internet or socials that they would like to address with that specific host. Sounds a little messy. We're going to start with Pearl.
Sounds so messy.
We're going to start with Pearl.
I'm first?
Yes. I mean, yeah, first, yeah.
Okay. So I saw something that you retweeted, Brittany. And it was something about it was something about female intuition.
Okay.
And I just don't think female intuition exists. I think female intuition is terrible.
I think it's terrible in what way?
We make terrible choices as women.
Is she wrong? I mean, let's just be real. It's so funny because, let's just be real. Pearly Davis, with all due respect, Pearly Davis is not saying anything that we haven't said before. We've heard, Coach Greg Adams say this. We have heard all the content creators in the space say it. I mean, shit, I probably even all said this shit before too. I mean, if women had women's intuition and they were that good at that, then they wouldn't be the ones walking around here with single mothers and being unhappy if they had intuition. Because they'll have enough intuition to know that being a single mother is tough. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to just let this play along real quick.
So people will always say, oh, my female intuition, I knew because of my female intuition. And yeah, I don't think it's really a thing.
Well, intuition, just simply put, is heightened awareness. And so it stems from when women were at home with children and had to be tuned into what was going on. So intuition doesn't just stop at children, it's across the board. So if you aren't tuned into your intuition, that's a you thing.
No. I just look at the choices we make, you know.
We are you.
We as women. I mean, look at
What kind of choices do you make?
Okay, what kind of choices do you make, Brittany?
But you're the one we're talking. You're saying that females don't make good choices.
So look at we own the majority. I have no debt, right? But women in general.
That's because you're from a rich family, girl.
In general, women.
You're from a rich family, so what are you talking about? No debt, girl.
Women in general have a
congratulations. Like you don't get a fish don't.
So you're telling me this woman who made this, how long ago? This came out a month ago. You tell me this woman is the one who decided to give her life to the Nation of Islam or to Islam?
The cap.
I'm quite sure there's someone who probably already made threats against her already for this shit, bro. This shit crazy. But look what you got to say.
Don't get applauded.
I'm lucky. That's why I said I'm lucky.
Okay, so for you, so why lead with that? So why lead with that? So why lead with that?
You asked for an example, and I'm going to give it to you. Do you want me to start?
Girl, okay. Let me tell you what
let's talk about
what we're not going to do, because you have a history of doing this, because I'm familiar with you, okay? Girl, what you like to do is you like to say these really stupid fucking comments, right? And then so what you do, then you like sit back and then you're like, you think you're so smart, you have this fucking smug ass look on your face, and then you're waiting for someone to give you that like emotional, like passionate response. So then you can sit there and be super dismissive and really kind of just gaslight. And I don't know, as a female,
gaslight.
No. Yeah, do you know what that word means?
You guys use it for everything.
You guys.
Go ahead.
Okay, you know what's funny about using you guys is seriously, it kind of feels like the only thing that is actually feminine about you is that you have a vagina. Okay. Because I feel like, there's like a man on the panel.
Okay, and what's feminine about you, Brittany?
Everything is feminine about me.
Oh, come on. Like, I'm not trying to go personal here. So I don't know why you're trying to make this personal.
No, you made it personal when you led with, hey, I don't have any debt.
I don't know.
As if that's a flex because your parents have money.
You asked
What have you actually earned for yourself?
Brittany, you asked me. I'm saying in general, women own the majority of debt. We don't make.
You know, it's funny that that Pearly things bring that up because, y'all younger viewers, y'all probably never heard this show, but there was a show on Fox called Beverly Hills 90210. Anyway, it was a fan favorite, not necessarily for I wouldn't say for necessarily African American viewers per se, but let's just say the light of persuasion definitely helped to move the show. With that being said, there was a woman who recently died who was on Beverly Hills 90210. But anyway, long story short is Tori Spelling. There's a woman named Tori Spelling who was an actress on the show. And anyway, Tori Spelling was actually the daughter of the show's producer and writer. I think his name was Aaron Spelling. And Aaron Spelling was like a millionaire, big wig in Hollywood. And basically he gave his daughter a big break by putting her on a show. But long story short is, Tori Spelling wasn't all that, she ain't really all that, no one really cared for her too much. There was nothing really special about her. I wouldn't say that she was not ugly. She just, how someone could necessarily not be ugly. They're just not that attractive. Like she just didn't have the sex appeal. She didn't have the sex appeal. There was nothing. Plain Jane, like stock back to issue woman. This was. Long story short is, her father was a millionaire, and guess what? When he died, he didn't leave her the money. Now I don't know if he gave her some money when he was alive, because here's the thing. How they roll. I'm sure the dad, mind you, Tori Spelling is way older than me. So go figure, dad probably helped her out, because guess what? Dads always help out the daughters. You know, he probably gave her a couple of mil already, and when she probably squandered it off and made these poor decisions, because of course Tori Spelling is filing for divorce and like moved out, like I think 4 or 5 of her kids, and they live in like a trailer park or a trailer home or some type of lot now, whatever. Long story short is, not to go on no long diatribe, y'all, but at the end of the day, a woman could still come from a rich family and still end up broke. So, you know, probably things is going to bring up a good point.
Make great choices.
Girl.
If we look at who we pick, let's look at romantic decisions. Women don't make very good romantic decisions in general.
There's a point that needs to be made, though, and that's the fact that what I heard Brittany say earlier was she's talking about people who have there's a deep heightened intuition. And I think where the conversation is splitting is the fact that you're actually talking about people who don't have that, who have it turned off, who are disconnected
like her
from their intuition, who don't.
So my question would be, who's connected to this shit? Like, you know, y'all could, you know what I'm saying? Y'all would say anything to make it make sense. So who has is there a way that you could point out if someone's connected to your intuition and who's not connected to your intuition? Because if you're trying to say that woman needs to be, here's the thing, no matter how you try to change it, if only 10-50% of women are connected to it, then there's no such thing as women intuition.
Make poor decisions. We make poor decisions. Like when we actually go down to the root of why it is that we make these poor decisions, there's layers and layers and layers and layers to it. And more of it is going to come from just like the science and backing that you kind of put into collective bundles that ultimately just come from who? The white man you were raised by. So when it comes to
the white man. You notice that they're quick. Okay. I know y'all see my skin tone and all, right? But you notice that the people who try to play the race card or victimhood always say, oh, well, the white man did this or the white man statistics. But aren't you using the white man's like YouTube? Aren't you using the white man's computer? Aren't you using the white man's like inventions? Like, I mean, you know, I ain't gonna lie, you know, you're actually a good looking sister. I mean, from what I see, you know, I see you keeping it natural. But I can tell you a little bit of a Jezebel because you got the see-through shirt on, the see-through blouse on, but that's neither here nor there. The whole point is that, you know, I'm quite sure that, you know, you still are nice to white men more than a black man, because if you weren't, you probably would have a ring on your finger, but guess what? You don't. But it's funny how they try to use the white man, but guess what? They'll use the white man. They'll call the white man to go lock your black ass up real quick. Let's believe that.
So what I'm reading that she doesn't have any debt. I'm just saying.
You asked for
So that's not you making a decision. That's you being born into white privilege. And we need you to acknowledge that. So that's not a decision that you made. That is the way you came into this. And honestly, girl, you're a family of like 9 or 10. Like all that. That's how your dad set you up. So there are things that you genuinely did not have to experience. You don't fucking know. You get to sit there again. So you don't even have to make any decisions. You're the same person. You are the same person that the last time I saw you accidentally. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. And you get to go. You're the same person who accidentally spent $50,000 and your dad was able to pay it off on your credit card. Yes, you did when you spent.
I didn't actually.
You're the one who said it accidentally.
So y'all telling me this is the one who's converting to the Nation of Islam, bro? Shit. Yo. There's nothing that Farrakhan or the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that's even this if he's even still alive. You know, that there's nothing that Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X's ghost, Muhammad Ali's ghost could do to get this woman to convert to Islam, truly. I don't think so. The only way she will really truly convert to Islam is if she truly hit rock bottom. And she hasn't hit rock bottom yet, to the point that she's playing with this bullshit now. So you're telling me this is the one who's going to be a Muslim?
I I spent over my limit. That's what you said. That's what you said. So again, that's what you said. That's what you said. The last time that I saw you. Yeah. So again, we're going back to your girl. What the shit that comes. That's what I'm saying. The shit that comes out of your mouth. You literally just say whatever.
Why are you getting so mad over?
Because honestly, you're fucking delusional.
Brittany.
Don't Brittany. Go ahead.
Brittany,
I do think there's one thing. I think there's one thing that we have to say.
If you're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to. You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful. You know, I'm not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude. I don't.
I ain't gonna lie though. You know, she definitely, proved her point. And I ain't gonna lie. The only reason why she's trying to talk about this Muslim stuff, I'm quite sure this GFY show is probably done. Because no lie, I went across the channel and this channel had like terrible views. Let's just say your boy Cali West had even more views than even her, yo. Like, I actually had more views than they did. So, I ain't trying to boast of my channel or nothing. But, yo, I ain't gonna lie, though. I ain't saying necessarily pretty things is all that, but I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Them thighs, she looking kind of decent in that dress, bruh. I ain't gonna front, bruh.
Women love my skis, yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Women love my ski, yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven.
Yo, and just go figure. That's how them sisters act. No matter how light bright Brittany Renner is, she's definitely a ghetto sister, bro. And she would not let Pearly Davis talk at all. XO Pro says dollar babble, right? Because she was just having an emotional tirade. That's why she even kind of pointed out, like, what you like to do is you like to say what you're gonna say, and then watch someone have an emotional, basically have an emotional response. Which she essentially was doing, to the point that her points, she was just throwing out a whole bunch of points and stuff like that. And the bottom line is, it doesn't matter that Pearly things from a rich family. If you just take Pearly Davis out of the whole situation, you already know that most women, whether they're in the community or from the George Washington neighborhood, or whether they're white or black, they're still gonna make bad decisions. Truth is, yes, if you happen to have, see the thing, what Brittany Renner doesn't understand is that Pearly Davis doesn't have white privilege. She has family privilege. She had a father who was willing to invest in himself and have enough money to make sure that he could give his family of 9 or how many kids he got a fighting chance in life. So yes, she could make a mistake and then go get the money from her dad because she had a dad who could protect her. Your mother chose not to have a father who would protect you. So that's why you're experiencing all this shit. No matter how beautiful you are, and I ain't gonna lie, Brittany Renner, man, she's kind of growing through. She's kind of aging. And she's not aging well. It could be from stress. XO Pro says, Snow Bunnies, Umar he like, oh shit. Oh yeah. Umar be like, Dr. Umar. Shit, a matter of fact, I think Dr. Umar around the corner now.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Now you see. You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon.
I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for coons.
And y'all think she's going to be Muslim? I think not.
Nope.
So anyway, I did find a video I ain't gonna front. I don't get much viewers about. You know what? Nah, I take that back. The Cardi B video actually did pretty alright. And I don't, but we're gonna just talk about how this girl cussed out Cardi B and busted her out. Shit, kind of had Cardi B bowing down too. And I can't wait to play it for y'all so y'all could see what I'm talking about. Okay. I ain't gonna front. I had to transfer it real quick. Where is it at? Wait a minute. I know I downloaded it this time. Wait a minute. What? That's crazy. And I really appreciate y'all for standing by too. Where is it at? Okay. What? Oh my! I hope it's not like, that's one thing about messing with these PCs, man. I don't know if it's in a different codecs, but why is it not showing? Oh, okay. I know why. Oh, there we go. I think, okay. Okay, yeah. All right. I don't think I'm going to have y'all holding up for too long. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. What? Okay. I really appreciate y'all for, I know this is not very professional. You feel me? But, the show must go on, right? The show must go on. Shout out to the replay gang, by the way. Salute. If it wasn't for the replay gang, I wouldn't know what I could do. What I'll do.
May as well tag Cardi B because I'm finna give it to her like she thinks she give it up. And before y'all start, no, she came and found my tweet after all the tweets that I was tweeting to praise her and chose that one, and she should have stood on it. Now, don't delete nothing because I'm just now seeing it and I just woke up and it hit the blogs. Yeah, you caught red-handed. All that backbiting you thought you was going behind Joe Budden and clearing him for, you doing the same thing. Don't throw no rock and hide your hand, Miss Mamas. It ain't an etch-a-sketch bitch in the motherfucking world who could ever make me feel bad about my body. You done touched everything on you, and you still got so many insecurities because you can't keep your husband at home. You done paid for bitches to get beat up because they want to suck the same dick you sucking. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. It could be 4 stomachs. It could be 6 stomachs. It could be 7 stomachs. At the end of the day, you done sat there and paid for everything on you, and you still insecure. You still cannot keep yourself in the media selling sex, and the sex ain't going nowhere. It don't matter how much of a bad bitch you think you are with them hard ass titties. At the end of the day, what was said about you is correct. Your ass is sitting around trying to make sure you keep your family intact, and your ass is still over here cussing out fans, delusional fans, when you're getting passed up by every single body around you. You call yourself this badass rapper, and you in this terrible ass 360 deal with Atlantic, when you need to be sitting around worried about how you gonna make sure these tracks hit the fucking charts and stay, because even your peers are passing you up. It's no reason why Megan Thee Stallion is on tour right now, came out behind you, and you done did a #1 album, and your ass can't even put out an actual single that stays on the charts longer than 2 weeks. So yeah, what I said was correct, and if it hit a nerve, that's too motherfucking bad. Maybe you need to get in the booth, and maybe you need to figure out how to get some records that are actually going to stay on the charts, and stop cussing out these fans who are kids that like you, acting like you so for your fans and y'all in a good relationship when you act real motherfucking homophobic. When you sat there and told them boys he was a fag, he was a sissy. You got bigger fish to fry, and it ain't me. So the next time you feel like you want to come for me, first of all, you better stand on what you said. You better stand on what you said, because I'm the bitch that's going to give it to you. I don't give a fuck how black you want to pretend you are. I'm really that. Don't nobody look at me and question it. I don't care about your accomplishment, because next time you want to say something out your mouth, I'm going to be right here to give it right back to you.
Oh, shit.
Emotional damage.
XL Pro says Paris be on fantastic show often. She cool. Yeah. I like her vibe. You know what I'm saying? Even, you know what I'm saying, even when she is a little chunky, so what? She's still a little pretty little mama. Plus, I've been seeing her little video. I sent her little Instagram. She's trying to work on it. Okay, well, she got the face card. She just needs to, you know what I'm saying, keep on at it, you know what I'm saying? But she definitely speaking the truth. And, you know, if she mean everything that she say, or at least half of what she say, she shouldn't have no problem, you know what I'm saying, getting a dude. You feel me? She's a young lady, you know? As a matter of fact, we're going to kick another little video that she kicked that I showed way back 6 months ago. And I'm going to show it again because I like that shit. Check it. I kind of like what she said right here.
One of women's major complaints today is that men up to date don't act like men back in the day. They don't take their time out to court women anymore. They're not intentional about seeking out to be in a relationship with women. They're shying away from commitment. They don't really care to protect women. They don't care to provide for women. They don't care to tolerate women at all unless it's just sexual. And nobody can seem to figure it out. Well, I got the answer. Women have decided we no longer need to impress men, and the ones who do want to go out of their way for a man that they may be interested in or actually with, they are shamed and made to feel like that they are doing something wrong for seeing a man past the tangibles. Everything that men have asked for, women have shunned them and said that we're not doing those things for you. We're doing them to appease ourselves. Everything is in the antithesis of men, so much to the point where women have decided that they no longer have a need for man past his provisional aspects, such as him having money or such as him just having great sex. And somewhere along the lines, we've lied to ourselves and said men only objectify us and want sex for us. So in return, you want to play the man's game and try to do it back. But then when they start telling you that they want things like a woman who can think, or a woman who is actually going to be a partner, or a woman who can provide them a form of companionship, or a woman who brings them peace, or a woman who can read the room, a woman who can listen, a woman who knows how to cook, clean, nurture, and care for a house, a woman who's tentative. All of those things seem to be off your radar. We've taken cooking and cleaning and equated it to slavery, which I have no idea why we would be so disrespectful to our ancestors, because slavery was not just simply house chores. We've taken something so simple as, hey, maybe you're overreacting to, oh, he's gaslighting us, calling them narcissists, and disregarding all of their boundaries, even so much as the clothing. There is nothing there left to the imagination, because everything that he may aspire to get, so can every other man. See, it's so easy to see a woman post her ass and her titties on the timeline, or even walk outside with everything on but the armor of the Lord. And when he asks for a picture, all of a sudden you tense up like he just wants to objectify you, when actually you're just confused and you're not consistent with the message that you're sending. Women have found a way to say we don't need to impress men, men need to impress us. But when they tell you what they want, you call them bad bitches. You say that they want to be the new women. When they express their disdain or certain hatred, you call them sassy. Nothing is ever just introspectively saying, hey, maybe I don't act like my mama, maybe I don't act like my grandmama, maybe I don't act like my aunties, because you thought those women were weak in order to keep a man. You thought that they were a pick-me. But maybe it would be wise to take a page out of their book, because they had a far better success rate with getting men to do exactly what they needed them to do, simply honoring their word. We've lost the plot. Women no longer understand the power of the P, if you know what I mean. Some would say that men found their worth. That's why they have stopped doing things for women, because it's so easy to get out of you nowadays. So maybe when women start to be a little bit more impressive towards men again, and they start doing all the things that men desire in order to get a woman, we could have them like put it in our hands. Start being impressive. You wouldn't complain about what a man don't do for you.
No doubt, no doubt. I fuck with her. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah, she keep that mind frame, you know what I'm saying? She could definitely, you know what I'm saying? She'll definitely, you know what I'm saying, get a ring on her finger. With them little doe eyes. With those Bambi eyes. Now, now, all those things that she was describing are the opposite of Brittany Renner. Now, with that being said, here go another snow bunny.
Walked out looking like money, look what I got on.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Now you see. Now you see. You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon.
Okay. All right. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I ain't so crazy about that face, but that body, maybe you can forget about it. Now, this brother was brutally honest to his groom on his wedding day. Check this out.
He told me this. He said, I did everything y'all told me to do when I don't have a scholarship.
Oh, that's not it.
Bro, me and you. I wish I did it back then. Bro, me and you. I wish I did it back then. But you know, I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you. I ain't gonna hold you. You walked on the boat 2009. I saw you, little dark skin thing. And I'm like, yo, who was that? You know? But you know what? I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running. You? It took time.
As it should.
It took real time.
Oh, shit. Well, and that be, you know, the ones that you will decide to go and marry up. There's a caveat to that, though. Just because she made you wait doesn't mean that she made another man wait.
You ain't lying.
How about that?
You got a girl. Drop her.
So, yeah, he might have said, yeah, if I would have busted a Tracy smile. You know, I see you, brother. I see you. You know, you got them pearly whites, brother. You know what I'm saying? We know women love a man with a good smile, no doubt. You feel me? But, bruh, she might have been like, you know, this dude, you know what I'm saying? He's so, you know what I'm saying? She probably was like, you know, this guy's just a good catch that I'm going to go and try to play the wifey role with him. Shit, that doesn't mean that she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean she wasn't messing around with another ninja.
You want to put that pussy on me, put it on me.
When you was waiting for that pee, she was giving it up to somebody else. Don't think she wasn't. I'm not saying that she wasn't a good wife, and, you know, I ain't trying to shit on the brother. I hope they have a good marriage. Like I said, doesn't mean that she wasn't giving up that thing. Doesn't mean that she wasn't giving up that thing.
Nope.
Now, what else I got for y'all? Oh, I don't know if y'all seen this brother, this little pimp brother right here. I don't know if he's like a pimp, but he be kind of talking like a pimp. But I kind of thought this was funny. Check it.
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Dairy Queen, Whataburger, Trio Burger. What's the best burger?
So, I don't really eat meat, but being that Trill Burger has the vegan burger, they the best burger.
No fucking bitch. The best burger is the one you cook for me. To the right. You got a lot to learn.
Shit, got her ass.
Nope.
Sheesh.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Well, it be like that. Now, health is wealth. And unfortunately for these chicks and these people, they didn't, I guess they didn't know, they didn't get the memo.
Year-old extreme eater died during a live stream of a 10-hour food binge after her stomach reportedly ripped open. Pan Shouting, who is famous in China for her mukbang live streams, died after eating up to 10 kilograms or 22 pounds of food. Reportedly, an autopsy revealed that her stomach had been severely deformed and was filled with undigested food at the time of her death. She collapsed in front of thousands of live viewers, and fans urgently tried to send help, but ultimately it wasn't enough to save her. China. It's also reported that Xiaoting was hospitalized due to gastrointestinal bleeding the day before her death, but after being discharged, she continued with the challenge. Social media platforms in China have censored and started to remove mukbang content after a law was passed banning the practice, but the videos continue to emerge online, gaining millions of views.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
That's some crazy shit. See? Brittany Renner, where's these women's intuition? Where's her intuition that, you know, saying she was gonna burst open? Ugh. But you know what I do kind of think that's just kind of crazy though? Is like, are these just a bunch of content creators putting out shit? Look, yo, any content creator out here, look, they ain't playing out there in China.
But the videos,
they ain't playing in China, bro. Look, they all got on their own shows. Bruh. So it look like that's like an internet cafe of some sort, but look, they all got their own little setup going on. That's crazy. Yeah, they really trying to put out that content on TikTok. That just goes to show, man, social media, man, is a whole new economy. Well, not even a whole new, it's been out for a while, but man, people are making their money. Like instead of doing regular jobs, they just sitting in front of a camera making that money. So if they get it, what's your excuse to not get it? You feel me? With that being said, what else I got for y'all? All right, I guess I could load up the clip and, you know what I'm saying, give y'all what I got. You know what I'm saying? What else I got for y'all? I know I got some extra clips. Let's see here. Oh, check this out. This is their story. This is like unbelievable. And I'll just start with the pretense of this. You ever notice that women, they always have to, they can't make themselves, they can never make themselves look bad, right? To the point that they'll always, whenever they tell the story, they will omit the parts that make themselves look bad and, you know, twist and add to the story to make themselves look good. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. This story I'm about to play, I don't completely believe, and I'll tell you where I see their lies. Check it.
Random guy, met him or whatever, and I wanted to use him as a case study because I already knew, like, he wasn't really my type, so I already knew that it's not going to go anywhere. He took me on a sushi date.
So you're going to use him as a case study. So you already showed that you're disingenuous, and now you claim that you're going to use him as a case study. He wasn't going to use him for shit other than fucking for his money. But not just that either. Let's play this out. Check it.
Of course, I enjoyed it. I love sushi. And on the date, he's talking to me. He's telling me, you know, I'm like, oh, do you have any woman? He's like, yeah, I have a girl. She's long distance. You know, we're not that serious. I'm not really looking for anything serious with her because she's not really my type. So I'm like, oh, interesting. I'm listening to him. So I'm like, oh, interesting. I'm asking him more about himself. He's telling me he's into development, you know, building buildings, development. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So he starts asking me about myself. I try to keep it really short. As I answer, I divert the questions back to him to let him talk more so he can feel comfortable talking. I noticed his phones kept ringing and he kept going to the bathroom and saying it's a business call. I didn't really mind because I'm like, you know what? I'm having sushi. I don't even care what you're doing. I'm here having a good time for myself. Now, we were talking a little bit and a week passed, you know, we're still talking. You know, he's knowing more about me. He's interested. He loves my drive. He loves my ambition.
So you just use him as a case study and a week passed by. What it sounds like is she did actually like what she's seen. Probably was vibing and messing with him or whatnot, right? Took it to sushi. Fellas, I don't know if y'all take any women to sushi before, if y'all even just took yourselves to sushi. But I know you could go to certain cheap sushi spots and it's not too much money. But let's just be real. This is a date. He didn't take her to some Chinatown. I mean, not Chinatown. Yeah. He didn't take her to no, like, you know, he didn't take her to no little spot like somewhere in the, Soho somewhere. He probably took us to somewhere nice. And we all know that even if he took us to Soho, it probably was somewhere really expensive. With that being said, or somewhere in South Beach or Miami or something like that. Nah, that's not New York. So I'll say Soho or Manhattan somewhere. Anyway, long story short, that's neither here nor there. Spend a little bit of money on that sushi. You definitely got the booty. So here's where the funniness come through. Check it.
Ambition and everything, and that's good. He sees that I have a drive, but not from a masculine standpoint, from a standpoint of, oh, she's a busy woman, she has things she got going on, she's not going to just be available all the time. The second week I was like, okay, this is the time I need to bill him. I need to bill him now. I don't want to keep being pen pals. We're not pen pals.
Bill him and you're not pen pals. Okay, if y'all are pen pals, it's probably because you ain't trying to give her the booty, if anything, right? Or maybe he already got the booty, and he's just keeping in contact because he got to keep you. Hey, he got to keep you. He got to keep you in rotation. You said that. You said that he had to go to the phone and he had to answer the phone. So obviously, you got a girl, and you didn't care that you got a girl. Like you said, you want to just enjoy yourself. Remember?
So I asked him for something very minor. This is the tiny thing that I asked him for, just to test to see if he was willing to jump the gun. Don't be pen pals with these men. They know what they want from you. They know what they want. All right. So I'm like, my laptop charger is bad. And he's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I think I need to buy a new one because it has a shortage in there. I'm not sure what's wrong. It has a shortage. He didn't offer anything. So I was like, oh, do you mind getting me a charger? This man didn't open the message to the next day and said, oh, I'm sorry. I was so busy. I'm so sorry. Do you still need the MacBook charger? And I was like, you know what? No, I'm okay. I sorted it out myself. So.
Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Or maybe she's lying. But I know this much. If you're claiming that he offered to buy the next day, why didn't you just accept the money? Or have him buy the charger? And then you return the charger or something like that. Obviously, you didn't have an issue with your charger. You just wanted some money. And guess what? Just to see what you was on, he probably was testing you too. And contacted you the next day and asked if you still needed a charger. At that point, you're like, oh, nah, or whatever, right? Or maybe you didn't want the money. Maybe you just needed a charger. I'm sorry. Or maybe you just wanted to see if he was going to buy you a charger. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I know if a woman asks me for money, I'll probably just throw it out too. Only because, not so much that I'm not going to give her the money, but because, do you want to just be used for money directly? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend now? What? So, because at this point, if I take you out to sushi and, and we do it or something, I don't think I'll owe you anything. Now, if you want to kind of continue on and you kind of tell me, hey, you know what, you can expect favors or something, that's one thing. But, why beat behind the bush? Tell the man what you want. If you're kind of expecting somebody to kind of, be generous, you should have told him that. But see, there's a lot of mixed messages in our story. I just kind of feel like the dude probably already got the booty. And maybe he just kind of seen that she was a little funny because you're just really about the money anyway. I don't know. But at the end of the day, she's claiming that she didn't really like him. Okay.
Stop the cap.
Well, you liked it something about him.
So once I started seeing that he really wasn't even trying to do much for me, because you know what it is that guys will use a first date to woo you, take you to a nice place and say, all right, you know what, after this now, since I took her on that first date, it's about time for her to lay in my bed. That's what I'm telling you. This is what these guys be doing. So he thought that he was going to checkmate me, but he didn't know that the only girls that get played is the girls that don't know how to play the game. And I'm the girl that knows how to play the game. So you know what I did? I literally just stopped entertaining him. He'll be write me and say, hey, what's up? I'll be like, hey, everything is one word answers. And he'll be like, why you not talking? I'm just like, there's nothing really to talk about because we've talked about everything. If you know my laptop is my bread and butter and I'm telling you something simple as my laptop charger is broken and you can't even say, oh, let me buy you another one or let me send something for you, then what are we talking about? I'm not a pen.
There we go. Would you send me some money or something like that? See, I told you it was really about the money. She must be from the East Coast. Yeah, that's why I said like New York or somewhere. Like she probably went to what's that thing called? She probably went to I forgot what it's called. What's it? Soho. I forgot what Soho stands for again, but Manhattan or somewhere nice. Yeah, she's definitely from the East Coast. And what's crazy too is the fact that she sound like she might be from Brooklyn. She sound like she might cut a nigga. Straight up, bro. Gotta watch out. See, she probably wasn't all talking like that on a date. She was probably all talking all nice and sweet. But see, when they get mad, that's when the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? What come out? What? Nah, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That, oh shit. Yeah, see? When they come out with that, you know what I'm saying? Come out with a razor blade under the tongue, yo. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make them call you Scarface. They call me Cutter, cause I cut a nigga like butter. Yeah. But anyway, But I told y'all, at the end of the day, it was about the money. She didn't really want him to go buy a charger because she was gonna be like, well, if you go buy a charger, you're gonna have to bring it to me when you can just send me the money and I could buy myself. But see, here's the thing. Homeboy, see his thing. There's so many angles and so many plausibilities of how this story could have went. Maybe he said that maybe the next thing he did say he was gonna, okay, I'll buy you the charger. But then you don't want him to buy you the charger. It's kind of like a girl, they'll tell you, oh, like for example, if a girl tell you that she need money for groceries, like if your baby mama, girlfriend, or anybody say that they need money for groceries, they don't want you to actually go and buy the groceries and bring it. Like, see, here's the thing. Some people think, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna surprise her. I'm gonna get her a whole bunch of meat. You know, I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of meat other than the sausage that I got right here already for her. I'm gonna bring some extra, I'm gonna bring, poultry. I'm gonna bring, beef. I'm gonna bring, you know what I'm saying? So maybe some lobster or something like that, a lobster tail. And you feel like, okay, you're gonna fill up the fridge and she can be happy because you bought, so her and her badass kids some drinks and shit like that. Man, you come to the door with that shit instead of giving her the fucking money, she gonna be mad hurt, kid. Mad hurt, son. And that's how she was. When he was like, girl, when he was like, girl, I got you a charger right here. Because he really want to see her again, right? So he's like, baby girl, I got the charger. But guess what? She's like, nah. Because guess what? She really wanted the fucking money, bro. She really wanted the money.
Shit. Pal, can you believe that was the best decision I made? Because you know what it is too about us women is when we start entertaining that pen pal type of relationship, we start becoming emotionally invested because now we're used to seeing their good morning text message.
See, here's the thing, but that's kind of your fault. Y'all wouldn't have to be pen pals if you were seeing them. But guess what? You wasn't trying to see him unless he was going to do something for you. And that's basically essentially what he did too. I mean, there's so many ways this situation could have been, but we can't believe anything that she says. We have to take it with a grain of salt. And that's kind of why I'm saying so many possibilities that it could truly be. Because, with them, it could be anything. He could have hit it once. Here's the thing. Sometimes, you take a girl out for a good time. You take her out to somewhere that I ain't gonna lie. Even though I tell y'all, no dinner dates. There have been times where I took a girl out to a nice meal and we sat down and we ate and we had a good time. We were drinking, especially if we got some of that ooh-wee. Man, I know there have been times that even after a meal, especially if we was drinking already, because, for some reason that alcohol the meal just absorbs the alcohol. So it just makes you kind of want to have more alcohol. And then guess what? You can't definitely hit, you definitely could get them skins. You definitely get that booty. What probably happened was, she probably ain't had none in a while. And guess what? She horny too. Gave him the booty the one night. But then guess what? After that, now she wants to bill him. You get it? See, now she wants to bill him. It has happened to me almost in that same way in some form or fashion that I just explained it. So that's probably what happened with her.
And it'd be a whole bunch of BS later on. To prevent that, don't even be a pen pal at all. So he'll watch my stories, everything. Can you believe a week or two later on WhatsApp, I seen that this man was getting married? there are these men, they try to checkmate you early. You gotta checkmate them before they checkmate you. Can you imagine? This is the same guy that I went on a date with a few weeks back that told me that, oh, his girlfriend is not his type. It's nothing really serious. They're in a long distance relationship. How the hell you guys are in a long distance relationship and all of a sudden you're getting married? I blocked his number immediately. Immediately. I didn't even give him a chance to explain anything. I blocked his number immediately. Blocked.
I thought he was what was it called? I thought he was what do you call him? A case study. I thought he was a case study. I thought this dude was a case study. This woman is truly upset.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Block, 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 block immediately. You're not going to sit here and play with me. Are you sick? Are you mad? Block them immediately. That's why I talk about do not be entertaining these pen pal type of guys. If you have a pen pal man in your phone right now, block, block, block immediately. Don't.
No, he's not mad. You're mad. Big mad.
Don't even waste your time because that man is being serious somewhere else. Block, 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 block.
Yo. Yo.
Emotional damage.
Baby girl, mad hurt, G. And guess what?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Once again, y'all, it's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Cali West, I'm out. Gone.